Okay, let's see if this doesn't turn into a rant. Last time I tried this, it turned into a bit of a YouTube rant. Uh, okay. You ever have one of those days when you were going to talk about something, and when you sit down to talk about it, your mind just goes blank? I think I'm having one of those days right now. Lately I've been thinking a lot about the future. So much so, it's been stressing me out. My contract ends, well, technically February 20th. Okay, not technically, supposedly. Technically it doesn't end until May. So I have to figure out what I'm doing when I'm doing it. Next year I'm going home. It's been, well, it'll be 8 years in Korea next year. It's a long time to be away from family, to only see them for a month at a time. My mother got very ill this year, so I had to fly home for a couple of months to be there for her. And I think it's time to go. Ranting and raving aside. Actually, ranting and raving aside, Korea's been pretty good to me. I mean, it's like any place you live, you're going to find things that piss you off and drive you batshit crazy. And I'm good at doing that, no matter where I live. And I know back at home, before I left, there were things that drove me crazy, and when I go back, they'll be there waiting for me. But Korea's been pretty good to me, all the ranting aside. I've met some really good people here, both Korean and foreigner. I've had a lot of good times here. Maybe too many good times. And it's allowed me to travel and see Asia. And I love teaching the kids. Actually, I can't even complain about the kids I'm teaching now. I got a good boss. I've got great students. But thinking about what I'm going to do when I go home, the job market in Canada is going into the shitter. The economy is starting to hit trouble. Well, so is the Korean economy, but I can't just go home and sit on my ass. I gotta find a job, and it kind of worries me. It's not going to be easy to. I'd like to go back to working with special needs people. I used to do that, and I loved it. A very rewarding job. I mean, I kind of like the way I feel about teaching. The guys I worked with, they were great. And you could have your worst day, but you still knew you helped someone get through a day of their life. It can make you feel pretty good about yourself and your job and your life. It's kind of like teaching the kids when you see them learn. You see them growing, their minds growing. It makes you feel good. It's like, I won't be so egotistical and say, oh yes, it was all me, but I had a part in that. I had a part in their learning experience. Maybe I taught them something about English, and maybe I taught them something about life and dealing with other people. And it kind of makes you feel good. I've been here long enough that I have students I taught when I first came to Korea who are graduating university now. And I still hear from some of them. And not just, oh, I need help with this English question or that. Sometimes I just get the odd email, hey Tim, are you still in Korea? How are you doing? I see some of them sometimes. Some of them went into teaching. Some of them went into English. It's kind of nice to see that. Makes you feel good. But I've been stressing about what to do when I go home. Probably in about 7 months I'll be on my way. I'm going to take a month off by a beach, though. Because I may never get back this way again. You never know what's going to happen in life. So I was stressing about that Saturday, Sunday. Didn't sleep Sunday night. Working Monday was fun. I wouldn't mind setting up some type of ESL school if I could back home. But, it takes more money than I have. And probably more brains than I have, too. But that would be a nice thing to do. Anyways, looks like it's not going to rain. Hope you have a good day. And try to stay stress-free. Stress is bad. Sleep is good. But don't sleep at work. That's bad. Unless you're the boss, then it can be good. Yeah, I am rambling.